Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Holy Smokes Podcast. Back
Sir.
with episode 8 with your hosts, Guillermo, myself, Ty. Today is just gonna be us. I know y'all used to having 4 of us, but things
Gotta make
changed and
do,
we had
bro.
to make some adjustments, man. So shout out to our other co-host that's not gonna be here this week, Malachi, Damian, but we
We
just gonna
miss
get
ya.
this started, man. Just with us.
Yeah.
How you
Yeah. How
feel,
you
bro? How
been,
you
bro?
feel? How you feel?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. We had a good break. I know, y'all missed us from last week. It
Yeah,
was
talk to
Easter
him about
weekend and
last week.
everything.
What was going on last week, man? Because we missed
Last
it.
week,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And one of the things we pride ourselves on is consistency. You know what I mean? I don't want
Yeah.
nobody to think we fell off or got lazy or, whatever the case
Yeah.
may be.
No,
But
so it was one of those things, we all were pretty busy. It was Easter weekend, time spent with your family, get right with God, you know what I'm saying? So we decided to take the week off. Everybody was kind of busy. It was kind of difficult to schedule a time for us to all record. So we took that week off. Things been good. We back on here now, episode 8, and we gonna promise to be consistent through these next couple weeks, and as long as we record and give updates of when we not gonna upload and stuff like that. But how you been, man? How was your Easter weekend? How's this past week been for you?
man, so Easter was cool. You know what I'm saying? Last
Yeah.
week I was in Charleston, South Carolina. You know what I mean?
Oh
See some
man.
grandparents. Yeah,
Love
that I
that.
haven't seen in a long time. So, we stayed over there for the weekend. We hung out. We had the traditional, you know what I mean, like Easter dinners and all
Easter
that good
dinner, bro.
stuff, bro. You know what I mean? So it was
I
cool.
like that.
Got to hang out
Y'all
with
was in
fam. Was out of
y'all was in
town and
church and
shit.
shit.
So hell no, I wasn't in church. Well, I ain't gonna say hell no, but I, you know, I'm not a church goer. It wasn't that type of weekend. You know what I mean? We
Nah,
had
I
the
got you.
dinner. You know what I mean? And it was cool. You know. What
Oh
about you? What
man,
about you?
pretty good. I just spent it with family, my girl, and it was just relaxed, bro. I mean, can't complain. It was fun. My cousin's birthday, man's turned, I believe he's 34, 35. No, it was
Yeah.
35. Yeah, he turned 35. It was like his first like surprise birthday. So my his girlfriend rented out a space. We had that
Yeah.
joint for like 4 hours. And we bring your own bottle. So they had food. I'm talking about rice with the chick, like, so we had arroz con gandules, which is like rice and peas, had some pernil, which is pork, chicken, mac and cheese, everything, bro. It was fucking fire. And I got lit that day. I'm gonna lie. Shout out my
Yeah.
girlfriend
Yeah.
taking care
It
of me. You feel
sound
me?
it sound like a lit time. I ain't gonna lie. That
It
sound
was
like a
dope,
good ass
bro.
Easter.
It was dope. And then, after that, just relax and in the crib type shit. So
So you got
yeah,
any
man.
like Easter customs that you do? You know what I mean? Like maybe year to year or just
Like me personally, or like
yeah.
the Hispanic community, like Puerto Ricans.
I mean both shit.
So like for me, not really, because like family,
Yeah.
little dysfunctional, But in the
Yeah.
Puerto Rican community, yeah. I mean, we, going to church, spending time with your family, Easter dinner, the typical things that y'all would do, pretty much the same. Um, about the same, bro. But just like real, it's a little like religious. Obviously, you got
Yeah.
going to church and stuff. So just time spent with family, really. And that's the most beautiful part of it. Even though I ain't have all my family with me, it was just so beautiful to just have those that were there.
Yeah.
So, you know,
I mean that's dope to hear. Easter's
yeah, man.
never really been like a something super big for me, just in my life type thing. It was always sort of just
Oh, true.
one of them holidays that go by and stuff like that. My
Yeah, I
folks
felt
weren't
that.
really super religious growing up, so it's just you know, you just said it and you moved on, you know what I mean? But it was cool to do something with this Easter with the fam and just see people you haven't seen before. So
Facts.
yeah. I'm
Facts.
glad to be
Yeah,
home though. I'll say that for sure. I miss my bed, I miss my
bro.
games, I miss my all my shits, bro. That's crazy when you be out of town, bro, and like you ain't got none of your stuff. Even if you
Yeah,
having a good
bro.
time, it's like it's nothing like being around your own
It's
stuff,
nothing
bro.
like, yeah, like being on your couch, being in your crib, you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
yeah, you know
Being
what I
in
mean?
bed. Now, I want to have use my shit. Like, I don't care about nobody else's.
Yeah,
Like, I want to be home right now. Like, and it's not that you don't want to be around family or people. It's just like, damn, like, I could be in the crib. I could be smoking. I could be,
yeah.
like,
And
chilling.
my grandparents, bro, like they Wi-Fi like sucks, you know what I mean? And like the
Oh, that's
TVs
it.
they got, they ain't even got no streaming joints. They still got cable.
Oh
You know what I mean?
man.
So like I could barely be on my phone on a Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? I could barely like watch,
Everybody on that hoe.
it's crazy. It's just like I mean, they're older, so they don't really need all the tech and,
I feel
fast
that,
shit.
bro.
So, they be reading books and fucking, walking their dog and shit.
That'd be my grandmother, bro. My grandmother be just cable. You feel me? The Wi-Fi
Yeah,
pretty garbage because she don't use it. Obviously, watching Caso Cerrado. Shout out to those who know.
yeah,
You know. And yeah, just like, but you go over there, you expect them to just be like, damn, I'm not on the internet at all today. I'm just vibing. And
yeah,
eventually, I'm not gonna lie, like I love being around family, but that just gets a load. Not depressing, but like, damn, bro, like
yeah.
could
You
be
just
so
start
I could be
missing your
home
own
right
shit,
now.
bro. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hey,
So
um,
today,
I want to say something real quick. I see you
what?
with the earbuds, bro. You've been saying for a minute.
Nah, these
You
ain't
got
even
them
Airbuds, bro. Like I ain't
ear
gonna lie, these are the Galaxy Buds.
I'm
Galaxy Buds.
earbuds, whatever, bro. I
Earbuds,
see you.
some type of bud, you know what I'm
You
saying? I
on the you
couldn't
on the
be in
wave
here.
now.
Yeah, see. So normally these would be my, week to week sort of headphones that I use. And these some really good headphones. DT
Those are pretty good.
770 Pros. If you know, you know. But
Pretty
I
good.
normally wear these for like recording and mixing music and you know what I mean? Like I might be playing some games and wear these joints, but doing a podcast like this is sort of kind of it's too bulky. You know what I mean? I'd rather
It's too
relax and
much,
I see everybody else with their little earbuds in, so I had to go ahead and step my game up one time, bro.
sir. Hey,
Yeah,
let's
for
get this
sure.
started, man. I just want to talk real quick. That UFC, bro. Adesanya got his revenge, bro. That shit was crazy.
I seen it.
Bro.
I was watching
I
that shit on shitty Wi-Fi, bro. I was in, I
yeah.
was in a crib, bro. I was like, I found one of my little sites, and bro, that shit was
Stream
buffering
East,
every
bro.
10 minutes, man. But
Sir.
I made
Yes,
that
sir. That
shit
shit
work,
was in
bro.
720p. I was watching that shit illegally. Don't judge me. I'm not paying
Hell
like
yeah.
no fucking hundred and some dollars for a pay-per-view.
You see
And
the Burns Masvidal fight too? That was like,
I didn't watch that one, nah, but I
nah.
heard it was good.
Yeah, I
Heard it was
mean,
good.
Masvidal lost, and I'm pretty sure he
I
retired
know,
after
yeah.
that. But
He
Burns,
did,
that was
yeah.
a good fight. Lane Burns was on his ass. I ain't gonna lie. It was.
These
I like that
Brazilian
fight too.
motherfuckers, bro. Oh my god, bro. They be wilding, bro. But
How you feel
yo, I
about the
thought
Izzy joint? How you feel about Izzy?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought Pereira had him. He had him against the cage. I was like, here we go again. Man's just taking a whooping, bro. Man hit him with that knee. And when he hit him with the right, I was like, ooh. Then he threw the jab, hit him with a left hook or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think he hit him with a left hook. And then he pulled it back and didn't do nothing. And he just jabbed bing, right over,
Yep.
right on the right ear, on the left ear. And that was all she wrote.
That's
That
what I
shit was
love about
sick.
combat sports, bro. Because it don't matter like how it might seem like you might be losing, you might be getting your ass whooped, it just take one good shot to the right
One good
place with
shot.
the you know what I mean, and tables turn. And hell yeah, I'm happy for Izzy. You know what I mean? Like this is dope because the whole promo he was doing was like the 8 Mile, like you better lose yourself in the moment. I'm not gonna waste this shot on his Eminem B Rabbit
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? And I mean he came in delivered. You know what I mean? So he said what he said he was gonna
Yeah.
do. He got his belts back, right? And
Yeah, he got his belt back.
shout out to Izzy,
Was
bro,
he
because
middleweight?
he's he's still down like overall like 3-1 to them. I mean him, right, Pereira?
Yeah,
Because they
he's still
fought like
down.
yeah. So like the score is still 3 Pereira, Izzy 1, but
Yeah.
it's still like I
But in
mean, Pereira's
UFC,
a
it's
beast though.
dude,
Pereira a
that dude is
beast.
nasty. Those leg kicks are crazy, and I'm not gonna lie. I when it comes to UFC, there's only certain dudes you think of when you think about leg kicks and shit, right? John Jones,
Sure.
obviously number one, but he's pretty close up there. That dude's leg kicks are crazy.
Yeah.
Because in the first fight they had, when he was kicking Izzy, he hurt him because he hit his leg,
Yeah.
and I don't think he tore anything or broke anything, but yo, he did some damage to him. When we're like, he was like, yeah, I gotta be careful. He couldn't step into him. None.
What you think about the celebration, the
That shit was
arrow thing?
hard. That shit was
Where's that? Is
hard.
that from somewhere? Because it looked
I'm pretty
familiar.
sure it is. I just don't know where it's from.
Yeah, it was hard, but I was like, damn, where I know that from? Like,
Yeah, right.
that's crazy.
I
You
know
see
it
the
from
little
somewhere. I just
thing?
don't know where.
You seen the little thing between like the son, like Prayer's son and Izzy
Yeah,
mocking
he
him and shit
trolled
like
him.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And somebody was like, I don't know who said this shit. Somebody said this shit to me. They were like, damn, he let a little kid get to him. I'm like, nah, fuck them kids, bro. Go ahead, troll him too, the same way he trolled you, bro. Get your lick back, bro. You know what
You
I'm
ain't think that
saying?
was a little corny? I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was a little corny. You know what I mean?
That
I don't
wasn't
think it
corny,
was
bro.
disrespectful. I don't. It wasn't. But
He
it
in the
was like
moment.
he
He
in
in
the
the
moment.
moment.
But it's like, damn, bro. So like, if you know the timeline on it, like I think they first fight right in the kickboxing shit. I think the child was like 5. Freya,
Okay.
his dad, knocked out Izzy stone
And he like,
cold.
yeah.
And the child got in the ring and celebrated with the dad, and he like kind of
Yes.
fell over like he was knocked out, mocking Izzy. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So he held on to that, right?
Yeah.
Lost 2 more times to that man after that, right? And the first time he wins, bruh, 7 years later, right? Kid's
You
12
make it
now.
sound so terrible.
He's gonna mock the kid. Nah, that's how it happened, bro.
I
That's
know.
that makes it sound a little corny, right? I mean, come on, bro.
It kind
Just a
of do.
little
When you
bit.
think
I
about all
mean,
the time that, like, yeah, 7 years.
yeah. I mean, you
Come on,
can't
bro.
lose 2 more times to bruh. You know what I'm saying? And
No,
then 7
bro.
years later, like mock his kid, like, yeah, I just knocked out your dad. It's like, come on, bro. But knock him out 2 more times, and then maybe we can have a conversation.
So let me ask you: do you think he got lucky?
Is he? I don't think luck is really too much involved in sports like these. You know what I mean? Like it looked
He
like
saw
Izzy
his
was getting
opportunity.
overwhelmed, right? And he saw an opportunity, and that's what they train, and that's they train taking those shots, and sometimes you just got to weather the storm, and it might look
Yeah,
bad from the outside looking in, but the whole time they not just defending, they looking for their shot, they're looking for their opportunity. He's trying to figure out what the counter is. You know what I mean? And he
facts.
found his counter. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is, in combat sports and just general, it's like sometimes, bro, like the shots don't even look like they would hurt or do that much damage. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it's just crazy, like what you get hit with and what like actually rattles you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it just
yeah,
takes it to the right spot. You know what I mean? At the
yeah.
right
Because what's
spot, at the
crazy?
right time, at the right angle, and they'll stun you, and you like, oh shit, and then you just bah bah bah. And that's what Izzy did, and that
It's
shit
crazy
was
because that shot that he hit him on his left ear, I didn't really
yeah.
think that would rattle him, but it
Nah,
did. It
I
it
didn't.
kind of looked. I'm not gonna lie, it looked a little fool at first. It looked
It
fool.
did.
Like I
It
was like,
did. That
yo.
shit I was like, damn, that shit
But
hurt
when
like
they
that?
slowed it down, and they saw him pull his fist back, and then the man
Yeah.
said, "Pink," I was like, "Yeah, that would knock somebody out." But
Yeah.
at first, it looked fool as fuck. I was like, "There's no way that just happened."
Yeah. I mean,
But
so shout
yeah,
out to
bro.
Izzy though. Shout out
Shout
Izzy,
out
man.
Izzy. I'm proud
You
of him,
think they're
man.
gonna
That
fight
shit dope.
again? Think they're gonna fight again?
No, it's over.
No, it's
No, it's
over.
done.
All
It's
right.
done. Pereira said he might move up to 205
4-5.
heavyweight.
Okay.
I
Well,
mean, I think 205 is heavyweight.
at least Izzy got his get back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But in other news, hey, this is one of my favorite times of the year. The NBA playoffs, bro. I want to hear what you think. We already had two playing matches, or four playing matches, really. Um, I believe the Timberwolves advanced against the Thunder, which is wild as fuck, and the Heat of all teams made it. How you felt about that shit? Because I really thought that the Bulls had a chance, bro. Really thought they had that chance.
I'll tell you right here, man. I'm a Bulls fan. I'll break it
Yeah,
down for you. I'm like the
yeah, man.
Bulls fan, bro. Never been to Chicago. Never seen a Bulls game live. You know what I mean? I don't
In
even
person.
know if I've seen them play the Grizzlies in Memphis. You know what I mean?
Damn.
The reason why I like Chicago is because when I was growing up, you know what I mean? Like the Grizzlies fucking suck. Like fucking sucked, bro. This is like during the Pau Gasol days. And shout out Pau because Pau's great. You know what I mean? Obviously he went on to win rings with Kobe. But when he was on the Grizzlies, bro, like our team sucked. So it was
Yeah,
never
yeah, it was
fun
us.
rooting for them, bro. And I would go to all the games. All the games I went to, they'd lose. And it'd just be like, whatever, bro. So went looking for another team. Red's one of my favorite colors. So I'm like, all right. Um,
Chicago.
Chicago, red and black. Those are like my two favorite colors, right?
The only other option you had was Toronto.
Right. And who gives a fuck about that? Shout out Toronto. But so yeah, I went with Chicago, you know what I mean? And back then we had Ben Gordon, we had Kirk Heinrich. They turned into Carlos Boozer, Rip Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? We had a squad. And shout out to them. And Michael Jordan played for them. You know what I'm saying? Also, shout out MJ. They say back then he was for sure the greatest. It wasn't really no debate back then, right? And
Yeah.
so like Chicago just seemed like the logical answer. But ever since
But
Derrick Rose left, bro, my fandom is just
oh
it's just
no.
not the same, bro. It's not the
Hmm.
same.
It's
And
not all that excitement anymore that you used to have
yeah,
with D Rose, bro.
you know what I mean? And I know niggas gonna be like, I'm switching up. Times is hard, and this nigga bandwagoning some other shit. Memphis is cold now. They got John Morant. This nigga, you know what I mean? But man, I don't give a fuck, bro. I was born. I mean, not born, but raised in Memphis. I done went to more Memphis games than goddamn anybody growing up. Like I had all the merch. Goddamn it, I got the motherfucking certification to say
You
I
fighting
am
for your life right
now.
now.
I got the certification to say I am now a Grizzlies fan. Like
Oh, okay.
primarily. You know
Okay.
what I mean? That's my
Oh,
squad
okay.
now.
So you're not a Bulls fan really
No,
like that anymore.
I mean they second. You know what I'm saying? They a second,
Got you.
and when they get their organization together, maybe we can, come back to the drawing board. But I'm going back to my roots. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And we
Hey,
riding with
bro.
Memphis, bro.
I'm about the same because I'm a New York born and raised, straight out the Bronx. And your boy likes the Boston Celtics. I'm not ashamed to say it. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. I love the Knicks. I like the Knicks. However, let's be honest. It's the Knicks, bro. Like, they just gonna disappoint you time and time again. So, one day growing up, I went to Maine and they took me to a Boston Celtics game.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm talking about Rajon Rondo, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, Kevin Garnett, Big Baby Davis, uh, fucking Tony Allen.
Yeah.
Team was crazy, and I fell in love with the team. I don't know what to say about it.
You
And
fell in love with the racism. You know what I'm saying? You heard your first N
okay,
word, and you was like,
okay, all
these
right,
guys
buddy,
right here.
all right,
This
buddy,
is my
all right.
team,
Yo, Tyler,
Boston.
who's what we doing here, bro?
I'm just saying. You know what I
Well,
mean?
nah, bro. I ain't hear no racism while I was there. All right, I
Nah,
ain't hear
man.
nothing. Nah, bro. Come on.
Shout out Boston.
But shout out Boston, bro, and I hope Jalen Brown stays. But predictions, bro. What we talking about? Who is
Finals.
taking it? Who's taking it?
I
Let's
got
see. Let's
Milwaukee
say
taking the whole thing this year, bro. Milwaukee Bucks, bro. I think they're the best team, best put together team. I mean, they got Giannis, Drew Holiday's hooping out of his mind. Middleton looks like Middleton.
Jay Crowder.
I think they're just the most well put together team, and they big as fuck, and they play defense.
Pause.
So,
Hey, but yo,
yeah.
listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm sorry you had that take because it's problems in Milwaukee, bro.
Why? What's the
It's
problem?
problems. Boston,
Boston.
Boston,
Boston's been a little
Boston,
shaky. I ain't gonna lie. They started out really
Boston.
strong, and I thought they was the best team in the league at one point. But lately they just I'm not saying they've sucked or anything. They just
Nah,
they haven't looked better than Milwaukee in my opinion. I
let's
just
be honest, bro. You could
you know what I
say that,
mean?
right? Against every other team, Milwaukee Bucks have been doing amazing. They've been having a great year. Uh, and I think I saw something that said like there's no 40-win teams in the season, which is wild as fuck. I don't know if you knew that. But
No
Milwaukee
what?
always
You mean
has there's
50
no
or
40
60?
fifth. Is it 50? I think it's 50-win teams. Yeah,
I
no
think it's
50-win
60.
teams.
I think it's actually 60.
60? You think it's
I think
60?
there is a team with 50. I think Boston got 50 wins. You know what I mean?
I don't know. But
I think it's
um
60 though.
think it's 60. Okay.
Yeah.
So, bro, listen. I think that Milwaukee's biggest problem is the Boston Celtics. I don't think any other team, I don't think any team in the West gives them problems. And I think that the only team that gives them a problem is Boston. And the reason for that is because, yeah, you got these bigs like Brook Lopez, you got Giannis Antetokounmpo, but like Drew Holiday is a problem as well. But the Boston Celtics, let's be honest, are the only team that really truly plays defense.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that play defense. They're the only ones that pride themselves on defense, and that's just even excluding Marcus Smart. Everyone does their
Yeah.
part, bro. And if Robert Williams is healthy, I think the Boston Celtics take everything.
Yeah, I'm not
It's
shitting on
hard.
Boston. If it wasn't Milwaukee, I'd be going Boston. I'm just
I'm
saying.
not
I
saying you
think
shitting on them. Yeah, I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying. I think.
I just think that you're not thinking about that matchup in the conference finals. It's gonna happen.
I mean, maybe we'll see. What you think about the West though? Okay, that's just a toss up, bro. Like,
That shit is ass. That shit is so ass because there's
yeah,
so many good teams, bro. It's hard. I
I
think
had
it's
did a
gonna be
bracket
between.
today. Look, I had
Yeah,
did a bracket today, and I had posted on my Instagram story. Follow me on Instagram at TAITHEGAWD. Um,
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. And in the West, I had Denver over Minnesota, Phoenix over the Clippers, Golden
Okay.
State over Sacramento, which is
Yeah,
I don't know about that one, and then Memphis over LA.
the Sacramento one is hard because it might be an upset. I'm sorry. Like Golden State is a good team, but they've had so many troubles here, and now throwing Andrew Wiggins back into it, you never know, bro. I really don't know how that's gonna look.
Yeah, that's
And
the thing. You know, Andrew Wiggins was like he was out. He's been out for like damn near the beginning of the season. I mean, yeah, I mean top of
yeah,
the 2003. It seemed like you know what I mean. So
2023,
23. What I say?
2003.
Damn. But yeah, he's back now. You know what I'm
And
saying?
let's
So they're
be
gonna get
honest,
way better defensively. They're gonna get some
yeah,
offense, and they might not suck on the road as much now. So I don't
yo,
know.
they've
That's
been
gonna be a
ass
fun
on the road.
matchup.
But
I don't
yo,
know.
did Steph Curry and Clay got to deal with De'Aaron Fox. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold
I
you. And
mean,
but he
De'Aaron
healed.
Fox got to deal with Steph Curry, nigga. You know what
That
I
is
mean?
true. However, he got to catch up with him on defense. So if we talking bucket for bucket, I think Steph might get a little tired. He's a little older
Nah,
now.
hell
He's a
nah.
little
Steph is
older,
one of the
and
best conditioned players in the
but
league. Like, you know what I
they
mean?
also
He's
got
not
Jordan
gonna get
Poole.
tired.
Also got Jordan Poole. So it might be. Honestly, I think it's the Warriors to what is it? It's their game to lose.
Yeah,
So like if they lose, they're their worst enemy because they shouldn't be losing to Sacramento. Although Sacramento is a
yeah,
great team,
yeah.
a great
I
team.
mean, we'll see, man. Shout out to all the teams involved. I'm excited to see it. This is gonna be one of the best NBA playoffs that I think we've had in a minute because all the teams are just
The
stacked
West
to
is
me.
literally California, bro.
Yeah,
Lakers, Clippers, Kings, Warriors, like literally all of California.
yeah.
Fucking
Uh,
nuts.
you heard the new Drake songs just kind of leaked. We
I
got a
heard
lot of
Search
shit,
and
bro, because
Rescue.
we missed like the last 2 weeks. So it's been a
We
lot of shit
did.
that, what I mean, we got to catch up on. But
Yeah, we sorry
but
if we cut through some topics kind of short, but
no, 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 no. So the search and rescue shit, right? How you feel about the
yeah.
song, first and foremost? How you feel about
It's
it?
alright. It's
It's
alright.
all right.
It's
All right.
alright.
I'll
I'm
say
not
that
really
jump
tripping.
hard. I ain't gonna
You think
lie.
so?
I was
It's
just
alright
listening
to
to
me.
that. But you seen the reception on social media, like how they killing it?
Like
There's
they saying it's terrible.
like niggas is saying that shit is terrible. You
They
know what I'm
always do
saying?
that with Drake, bro. They
I know,
always
but
do that shit.
this feel different. Like niggas is saying like this is bro. What the fuck? You know what I mean? I seen one gen that said that just sounds AI generated, like AI generated
Uh
Drake song. Like niggas do not like it, and I don't
I
get it,
like
bro.
it. It's all right. No, I like it. It's all right. The beat is hard. I'll give you that. The beat
Yeah,
is
yeah.
fucking hard.
The producer that made it, I forget his name. It's like B something, but do
Is
hard,
it the
do
guy?
hard.
Isn't it the guy that makes beats for Yeet? Ain't it
I
him
don't know. I
or
haven't
some
really
shit
looked
like
at
that?
each production credits, but
I don't really know his shit either. Not gonna lie, but I heard something along the lines of Drake been working with some people that been around Yeet because he's a fan of him too and
yeah.
shit. So I don't
But
know.
I think it's just because he was like the mommy part is like niggas like he's too old to be saying mommy like that.
I don't know,
But
man. It was cool.
he also got a Uzi leak though. The
You got a Uzi leak? I didn't even hear that one.
bruh, they've taken it
Oh
down off
no, I
YouTube
did
for the most
hear.
part
I
because
heard
he
that
played
on.
it on OVO
So
sound and it
yeah,
leaked on YouTube.
so I heard that shit on TikTok, and I was like looking for the song because that shit sound hard.
Yeah,
And I was like, yo, I gotta have that on Spotify, and I couldn't find it. And then I saw it was a leak, so
yeah.
I was
It's on
tight.
YouTube if you want to listen to it, but the quality is not obviously like the best type shit. But that junk go crazy.
Yeah, that shit
That
go
like
hard.
that shit been was on repeat until they took that shit off down on YouTube, and that was like a solid
Yeah,
3 days. So like I can't wait till the high quality version of that drop. That sounds
Yo,
like.
listen, man.
But
All you
hold up.
motherfuckers. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say the Kendrick. They saying he dissed Kendrick in it. What you feel about
Drake?
that? Yeah.
He dissed Kendrick? For what though? Like what you
There,
getting out of that, bro? Like
nah, there's a line in the song that was like, what do you say? He was like, fake woke niggas, fake deep. Need to take a back seat. He wasn't famous before me. I gave your ass a little sneak peek, something like that.
oh, yo, he's wilding. Nah, he's wilding. He's wilding.
Yo,
He's
yeah,
wilding.
and
Kendrick could kill this nigga, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You gonna kill him, bro. He's wilding.
nah, bro.
That was a mid bar, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, it wasn't like that. I said it fucked up, but
Okay.
it was along those lines though. It was like fake woke, fake deep. You ain't no fame before me. You need to take a back seat freestyle. You know what I mean? I gave you that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it
No,
seemed
that's
like it
hard.
was for Kendrick. They've been dissing each other for like 10 years now,
I
like
don't know for what though.
because of the control shit.
Because of the competition,
It was the control
competitiveness,
shit. I think
you know,
that's where it started,
control.
and then Kendrick did the BET freestyle where he's like, I tucked the sensitive rapper back in his pajama clothes. Aha, jokes on you. Aha, I'm bulletproof. If you know, you know. Shout out
I seen
to
that, yeah.
everybody that's tuned in to like all the subliminal shit. You know what I mean? But
I remember that cipher. It was
yeah,
hard.
and it started from that, and then they just been kind of throwing subs like at each other forever.
They
So
cool though. I'm pretty sure they cool as fuck though. Like they don't
I
really care
think
about that shit, to be
I
honest.
think Drake went to one of the Mr. Morale tourist date stops, and
Yeah.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I don't know. It's interesting to see.
Cause it's crazy because top three, we got Kendrick, Drake, and Cole. And like it's funny because Cole just gets love from both of them. Like Cole just they both love Cole. Like they don't fuck with Cole. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how you
But
could not fuck with Cole, bro. He seemed like one of the most genuine.
genuine, cool motherfuckers,
You know what
laid
I mean?
back. Like, coolest motherfucker, bro. You can't fuck with him really, but I just see that they just show
I
him
mean,
so much love.
unless you
They
Diddy, I
just
guess. You know.
yeah, that was weird. Anyway. So they saying he got like fatigue or some shit. Like they like saying he's slowing down type shit with this song.
Yeah, I think people like that was kind of like the question that I posed because the search and rescue song got so much sort of
Black
flack
hate.
and sort of mixed reviews, and then I'm like, I feel like there's just been a recent wave, like even over like the last maybe 2 years or so, of just kind of like people
Damn.
having bad takes, on Drake. Like people are tired of Drake almost. You know what I mean?
I mean, I felt that. I mean, I think it started from his honestly never mind shit. Like when he released that, everybody like, oh, he
Now I
going
think it
into
started with
rage.
CBL. Honestly, started
It
with
did.
not
CLB started with that
CLB.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You right. You
And
right.
people
It
heard
definitely
that
did.
shit and they was like, this shit is mid, da 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 da. Now people love CLB because
I
all
love
of the
CLB.
nigga
CLB's hard.
albums, all his shit ages amazingly.
Yeah.
I think it started with Certified Lover Boy. People was like, this is mid, da 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 da. Then he dropped Honestly Never Mind. And then people was like, I don't know what the fuck this
Uh,
is.
but
And
then he
obviously
dropped
he
her
came back with Her
loss.
Loss. Yeah, and that shit went crazy. And then he drops this joint, and now niggas are kind of like, it's just been kind of like a way. I feel like some people are getting Drake fatigue, bro.
Yeah.
Not me. I've done, that nigga is one of the goats, so I'm always listening, but I think people are starting to get Drake fatigue. They looking for like the next big new, you know what I mean? Like,
Um, Man, it's hard because when
but Drake
someone's
been
been
in the
on
top
top of
for
the
a long
game,
time, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
you've been at the top of the game for so long, bro. Like people can only get fatigued. Like who's taking that spot right now? Nobody.
I
So
think
Drake gonna be that
anybody
top
that could
guy.
have took that spot is like dead, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
shout out Juice World, like he was like one of the
Yo,
ones. Shout out X Tentacion, you know what I mean? Like
X.
he
Yeah.
was, and it's crazy because he's still like one of the biggest artists in the world, and he's been gone for like what 4
Bro, I looked the
years.
other day. I
Like,
think I saw he had like 58 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
right. Juice WRLD
Fucking
too, still one of the biggest
insane.
artists, and he's been gone for a
Gone.
few years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even Pop
So
Smoke. Pop
Pop
Smoke
Smoke, that's
too.
another one. You know what I mean? Like
R.I.P. Pop. R.I.P. the Woo.
it's and it seems
Is
like all of those people could have been like the ones. You know what I mean? Like
they were gonna be a whole generation of new music, and
right.
unfortunately they passed, and it just sucks. But they were gonna be them people. But right now
Hmm.
Drake, I mean, he the only one at the top, and nobody really touching him.
No,
Everybody's like his.
Kendrick and Cole are up there number
Of
wise. Like
course,
obviously Drake is gonna go crazy, but I think Kendrick and Cole, like if they really tried, are like the only ones that can
I think so,
hang
but I
with
think that it all comes to the point of how often this man releases, bro. He's released 3 albums in the past 3 years, and two of them were within a couple months of each other.
you.
You know,
Drake drops every year though, so pretty
every
much
year,
he's gonna be consistent. That's the thing with Drake, man. Like people, I give Drake points for like being consistent. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
one
and
thing to like,
consistently good.
this one thing to be like, you drop an album every 3 years, so you only really got to play every 3 years to every
It's
two
Kendrick.
years. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not a knock. Like the music you get from that shit is amazing, and obviously some people just need time away from the shit, but to like be every year on point, like deliver moments and great music and songs and
Yeah,
hits, you know what I mean,
and great
consistently.
tours,
Great tour. I mean, you got to get points for that. Even if you don't think he the best rapper or lyricist, it's like it's not
performer,
easy. It's not easy.
yeah, performer, artist, whatever you want to label him, bro.
Yeah.
He's been at the top, and I don't think many people have been able to even match him. Obviously, we got the Kendricks, the Coles, but besides that, there's not much competition out there. And I'll be honest. Let me be honest. I gotta give flowers to Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator been wilding. I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah.
anybody respects Tyler the way that they should. I think Tyler the Creator's music's transcended into this point where now he's gonna be in question of being that one of those top guys. I think it's
And
moving in that
his
direction, bro. Like
and
no
his shows
question.
are crazy too.
His shows are wild, and he funny
He's
as
doing
fuck
like
too.
arenas and shit. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Tyler like is one of those under the radar sort of artists that's like insanely successful, insanely big. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's been crazy seeing his glow up and shit like that.
Facts, man. Facts. But yo, you and some other news talking about some rappers. You saw that did you see that video? I don't know if you seen it. It was on Twitter. It was like one of them YSL members that was in prison. Man got yo, that shit was crazy. Man got hogtied and he was getting beat up. He had something in his mouth. It was like shaving off his YSL tattoo with a knife. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. This shit is
Yeah.
nuts, bro.
I
I feel
mean,
bad
it's
for him. Not gonna
my
lie.
thing is just like, at a certain point, it's like you must not give a fuck about getting outside of jail. You know what I mean? Like you must not give a fuck about life outside of jail anymore to be like posting a video like that
On the internet.
on the internet. You know what
Yeah,
I
bro.
mean? Like especially if you part of like a trial, an ongoing case or trial or whatever the fuck. It's just like it's crazy. You know what I mean? And
Shit's sad.
I ain't really got much to say, 'cause that's what happens, bro. Niggas have said plenty times on this podcast. Stay out the streets, bro. And they ain't nothing but some bullshit.
Nothing
And
good in the fucking streets, bro. There's nothing
ain't
for you
nothing,
out there.
ain't nothing for you out there unless you want to be hogtied in jail, fucking getting tattoos scraped off with knives.
Having
You
a
know what
man
I'm
braid your
saying?
hair.
Like having a nigga, you know what I mean, do all types of weirdo shit to you. It just,
Yo.
that's their life though, man. That's what they do. That's what they sign up for. So you ain't really got too
Yeah,
much opinions on that. That shit was kind of funny though. I
me
ain't gonna
neither.
lie.
But
And
we could keep it on the topic. We can keep it on the topic of just rappers and shit.
yeah.
You seen I seen that they did a documentary about King Von being a serial killer. Did you see that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, they took that shit down so quickly. That shit was foul. I don't know who made it. I
He
don't know who created
re-uploaded it.
that
I
shit.
think it was
They
Trap Lord
did.
Ross. You know who that is?
I've heard of the name. I don't really
He's
know,
like
dude.
a YouTuber that I think he lives in like the UK, white dude. And he like makes these documentaries, like online YouTube documentaries about like people. Like so he has like documentaries about like the Jacksonville gang war, or like fucking the King
On some on
Von
some
shits.
uh
Like
on some Vlad TV shit. Like,
it's not even Vlad TV. Like it's like
no, I'm saying
literally.
like just like he not involved in the culture, but he's making documentaries and profiting off of it. Shit that he don't know anything about.
Yeah, for sure. But I think I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Vlad. Vlad get a lot of flack. I ain't gonna put that on Vlad. You know. Um, what's your issue with Vlad, bro? What the fuck, man? Come on, man. Let's get into it. What's up?
I just feel like dudes like Vlad
Let's have.
and Adam and like they be putting these people like on their podcasts, on their shows, and they just like don't know anything about the culture, bro. I'm sorry. Like maybe Adam knows a little bit more than dude, but
Nah, nah.
or whatever.
I
Vlad
see
been
if
doing this for
anybody.
forever, I know. But
I think if anybody, Vlad got more credibility in hip hop than Adam 22. Like
maybe,
that's
but their
first. Hold up.
questions,
But he was like an actual like DJ. Like he was doing tour. He was
yeah.
around rappers. You know what I'm saying? Like he was passing out tapes. Like he was actually involved in like hip hop to a degree. You know what I'm
I
saying? Like
felt that, but giving a platform
he
to that
was
street life
recording.
shit and like,
This how
you
I
know what
feel
I'm
about it, bro.
saying?
This how I feel
No, I
about it.
feel you.
Right.
I feel you. It's just like giving like platforms to these kids that's in the street and doing all this shit.
Right.
I just feel like it's not cool. Don't do that shit.
That's one
Don't be
thing.
doing that
Right.
shit.
That's one thing. Right. But my thing is like you can't be mad at Vlad, right, for asking the questions that you want him to ask you. If you a street dude, right, and the most lit thing about you is this street thing that you did, right, and you go up to anywhere that wants an interview with you, what you think they're gonna talk about or bring up? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not
I mean,
popping
yeah.
musically really like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you are. You know what I'm saying? The most lit, interesting thing about you is this street situation that happened, and you're willing to talk about it because you're going up to get interviewed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like people be like, Vlad the police. He be asking these police questions. Well, if you a street nigga, bro, you know one of the first rules, bro, is like you don't speak. You don't speak on no shit
So
that
why you going on the
you
show?
know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
blaming
So
them for
it's
yeah,
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 you got to take accountability for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, if you a street dude and you going up there telling all your street business, like, and you mad at the nigga for asking you the questions, he wasn't under no pressure. He ain't really. He's not police. You're not under arrest. You voluntarily giving up information that you know you
Information.
probably shouldn't be
Should
saying,
not.
and you mad at the nigga that asked you the question. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, I just, it's that type of logic. And I know, like, some of the arguments, like, well, some of them folks be kids, like, they be young niggas and whatever. It's like, bro, if you old enough to, you know, tote weapons, you know what I'm saying, shoot
Yeah.
at people, sell
You should know
drugs,
better.
be a gangster, live that life, and you have kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, is come on, bro. Like, you can't be wearing that child tag forever. You know what I mean? Like, that shit ain't gonna fly. So,
You're right.
niggas be mad at Vlad, and it's to me, it's just like you gotta put the accountability on the dude, bro. Like if you don't want
I
to
my
answer
fault.
questions, don't answer the question, bro. Like you know what
My
I
fault,
mean? Like
gangster. My fault. My
I'm just
fault. I'll
saying,
put some
bro.
respect on Vlad's name. You know.
It's not just it's just I see that narrative around a lot, and it's just like you know what I mean. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. And I
I
think his
got
best
you.
interviews ain't even with like no rappers. Like he interviews like mobsters, like Italian mob
Those are the
gang, like
best
you know what I
ones.
mean, like
Those are the
army
best.
vets, and he has a lot of
Didn't he
interviews that ain't got nothing to do with street shit.
didn't he interview the dude that killed Osama?
Yeah,
Navy
yeah,
SEAL?
yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
You got a lot of content that ain't got nothing to do with rap, street beef, and shit like that. It's just, it is what it is, bro. Like, if the most interesting thing about you is that you shot a nigga, like if you the baby was on Vlad TV, right? He did
Yeah.
it perfectly. He went up there. His music might have been popping a little bit. This was before he was like the baby and shit like that,
Before
right?
Suge, right?
Right, before Suge and shit like that. Or it might have just came out or some shit. And the most lit thing about him was like the Walmart situation, right? That everybody wants to know about. He went on there and didn't say shit about it. You know what I'm saying? He ain't give up no information that could have compromised this case. He handled that shit the way it was supposed to be handled, bro. And now
Yeah.
everybody do that shit, man. So you just gotta put,
He was smart
accountability.
about it,
Word of the
bro.
day.
And what's crazy is that he went up there and he had no reason not to tell because he was in the right. Like, man, it was self defense. He did his thing. He won the case and everything, but he's doing the smart thing where he go on there and he be like, "We like it is what it is. Like shit happen. Move
It
on."
is what it is, man. But let's get some funny shit. I see some shit at Donna Academy. Niggas is mad at Kanye because like apparently it's like the asylum. I mean the inmates are running the asylum there. Like there's no real curriculum. There's the food they're being served is only like sushi. You know what I'm saying? Like kids are behind on their grades. Teachers are quitting and being like it's really a mess over
Oh,
there, man. At Donda Academy and like you should read into that if you haven't,
what is
because
that? Like
that
a
shit is
college or what is
it's a
it?
high school. I think it's like
A
a high
high
school
school?
out in Beverly Hills or some shit where like, this is Kanye's school that he started like a couple years ago or some shit.
Yeah.
And like kids are really enrolled there. They take classes there and like apparently it's just a shit show, bro.
So it's kind of like because like I know the only other person I know got a school like that is like
Bro.
LeBron. He got the I Promise Academy, right?
Yeah.
Shit hard, and they're doing well. I didn't know about this, bro. Like, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
listen, we know Kanye to be a guy who like could quickly
Yo,
switch shit up and
yo,
just
if you a parent, you sending your kid to Donda Academy?
hell fucking no.
That's what I'm
Hell
saying, bro.
no.
Like this whole shit is hilarious
Hell
because if I'm
no.
a parent, bro, and I love Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sending my child to Kanye West's brand new school. You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like that shit just
listen,
sounds like some fucking stupid
can I
shit.
be honest, bro? If
What?
you let me be honest, if you put your child's education in Kanye West's hands, I'm not gonna lie, you pretty stupid. You're pretty stupid. You're trusting this man with the education your child is gonna get for the next 4 years, the most important years of their educational their education. You gonna put it in Kanye's hand? All right, bro. You might as well make him president after that, if
That's what
that's
I'm
what you believe
saying.
in.
I mean, it's just so funny seeing this shit, bro. It's like what did y'all think was gonna happen, bro? Like Kanye's great
Yo,
at the things he's great at, man, but
yo,
I'm not sending my son to Kanye West's brand new school, man. So that's just
brand
funny
new.
to,
Let's just
you
make
know what
that
I'm
a
saying.
point.
Hopefully
Brand
though,
fucking new.
hopefully though, the kids are taken care of. You know what I mean. There
I
ain't
hope
no
so. Yeah,
like,
let's
obviously they the first, whatever, like primary
yeah, let's make
concern.
that
But
clear because we not making fun of the kids or anything.
no,
It,
no,
it is
no.
definitely the parents and Kanye. Like, yeah, I really need to step some shit up. Kind of crazy, but anyway. Uh,
Firefest 2.0. You hear about that?
what is that?
Firefest.
What's that?
Firefest.
Put me on.
You don't know what Firefest is?
Firefest?
Oh my god. All
Hold on,
right.
I think
So
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
yes, bro. It was the thing that happened like some years ago. It might have been like 4 or 5 years ago with Billy
Okay.
McFarlane, and Ja Rule. Remember Ja Rule was part of it, and it was promoting the idea of this island that you could get tickets for and go
Oh
live
yeah,
on the
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
island.
yeah. I know that.
And like that
Okay,
shit was a
so it's
disaster, and like
happening
niggas living in
again.
tents. So the dude got out of because Billy McFarlane. I think this is his name, Billy Farland or McFarlane, something like that. Like the dude that was started the first one. He went to jail for it. Now he's out of jail. Now
He
he's
went
saying he
to
wants to.
jail for
Yeah, he went to
it.
prison for
He went to prison.
because he scammed the investors. You know what I'm saying? Like the niggas they invested in the first one and was hoping to get a return. It was a scam, bro. You don't remember Firefest?
I
Niggas was living in
remember that
tents,
shit.
bruh. It was the fucking CEO sucking dick just to get water to the fucking island, bro. Niggas ain't have water. Niggas was like, you finna suck a nigga dick for some water, bro.
Oh, hold on.
Bruh,
Hold on. Yo,
come on,
sucking dick for
man.
Dasani is crazy.
That's fucking nuts, bruh. And he was like, bruh, you gotta watch what's it, the documentary? It was a
Oh shit, that
documentary or
was
something. It's
funny.
on Hulu or Netflix or some shit, bro. Watch the doc.
Oh my
That shit
god, that's
broke it down, like what happened and what was like everything. Like, yeah, like, but he's trying to do it again, bro. The 2.0. I think this is just, bro. I mean, what you
oh
gonna do
shit,
next?
bro.
What you gonna do next, bro?
Nothing. Nobody's going
No,
to that, bro.
nobody's going, bro. Nobody's gonna trust you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Get the
I don't
fuck out
know.
my face,
I
bro.
don't know. Any
Nah,
nigga that's second dick for water probably just want to suck dick anyway. I ain't gonna
bro.
lie.
Hey,
He just
hey,
want to do it anyway.
sucking dick for Aquafina and Dasani's kind of crazy, bro. I'm
That's
not
what I'm
gonna
saying.
lie.
He was gonna do that for free and just get the water as like as a thank you or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
But for
wild.
water,
That's what he said. He's like niggas on the island didn't have water, bro. It wasn't enough water, and they had to bring in some water so these people could, have something to drink. And the dude like was I forget who he went to in the exact position, but he was talking to the water plug or the manufacturer. And he was like, you know, I thought I was gonna have to suck this man's dick for some water or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like because it was some freaky shit. There was on some freaky deaky shit. And
nah, bro. Throw it all in the
that
garbage. Keep that
throw
man
it
in
all in
prison,
the
bro.
garbage.
Keep him in
Nah.
prison, bro.
Nah, he
That
out.
nigga.
He out. You know what I mean? He
Nah,
gonna
keep
do
him
what
in
he
there.
do.
Throw him back in there, bro. Um, Yo, in other news, since we're gonna keep this, funny as fuck. Hey, hey, you seen the fucking Jack Black and Lizzo was on Star Wars? I seen
Yeah,
clips. I ain't
man.
really watch it, but
So do
I
you
seen
watch
clips of him.
Mandalorian? 'Cause that's the show
Yeah, I
that it
do.
was on. Mandalorian.
Yeah, I
You
watch
watch
it.
it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so you haven't seen it though.
No, I haven't seen. No, I do watch it, but I haven't been caught up. No,
So
I
at
seen
first when I
clips of
seen
them
it,
too.
I seen it, right? And like when they first showed up, I was like, oh shit, that's it kind of took me out because you have to be careful with cameos and like TV shows.
Yeah.
Because if they're too big or like they just sometimes the cameo's bigger than the show and it just feels out of place. You
Yes.
know what I mean?
Yes.
And
Yes.
I feel like that was some of this, like Jack Black and especially Lizzo. Like Jack Black could have, but
He could
seeing
have pulled it off.
Lizzo, you know what I'm saying? It was like, oh shit, that's Lizzo, and I'm happy for Lizzo too. I don't want to say like I didn't want her in there. Like ultimately, I think it was dope, like just to see it because they played their roles pretty well. It was not like they was dominating the show, and I think they did a good job for sure. But when you first saw them on screen, it was like, damn, like it kind of took me out of it a little bit, but. I think it was dope, bro. Mandalorian is hard. I fuck with Mandalorian.
When I saw that picture, because somebody put it in the Discord actually, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like at first, it just caught me off guard. I was
Yeah.
like, "Why would they do that?" Because it's kind of weird having like shout out Lizzo, like for real, like shout out Lizzo, but like to have you in that cameo, it kind of like makes people be like, what, like what's going on?" Okay, and then seeing the acting probably makes you have a second like thought about it and like, okay, they're doing well, they're actually acting, like the cameo's not too big. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
haven't
but
watched it myself, so I don't really have an opinion. But I just when I saw the picture and this him singing, he was like singing or some shit,
mhm.
and I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like one of those. Move on.
Yeah. I
That's what I
mean,
was doing.
like I said, bro, I support it. I think it was ultimately pretty cool just to see. I'm a Jack Black fan. Um,
Playing.
I don't really listen to Lizzo's music like that. I don't know if it's good or not. I just haven't tapped in. But
Yep.
it's cool to see because Star Wars is a big opportunity, bro. Like you get cast in Star Wars, like you have the potential to
Or
be in
Marvel,
like or Marvel. You know what I mean? You got the potential to like have a
Disney.
life in that shit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
you never know. Like they could always bring you back for some shit, or it's just dope to
yeah,
see. You know what I mean? And the Mandalorian, like that's a 10 out of 10 show for me so far, like or
yeah.
series, I should say.
Shout out my
Like,
boy Pedro.
yeah, bro, he on fire. He got
He
that, The Last
is.
of Us.
Did you watch The Last of
Um,
Us? I
yeah,
watched the whole thing recently.
yeah, I watched it.
That shit, I didn't like the ending, how it ended off, because I know they're gonna go into a second one. But like, I was like, damn, bro, I really wanted to watch the rest of it and how they get back and shit. You know? No, no. Oh, sorry, spoilers,
If,
spoilers.
if they don't know, they don't know. So you're
If
good.
they
You're
don't,
good.
yeah, true. But
Did you
it
play
was
the
good,
video
bro.
game? You played the
Yeah,
game?
I played the game. Yeah, I played the
All
game.
right, so you already knew like what was gonna happen and shit.
It was pretty accurate, but then there was parts that weren't really, they
Yeah.
throw some things in there. It was
How you
cool.
feel
I
about
liked it.
Pedro and Bella is Joel and Ellie, like the actors? How you think they
Good.
portrayed the role?
At first I didn't really like the girl as Ellie. I'm not gonna hold you. Like she ain't really give me the full like appearance of Ellie. Like I didn't
Yeah,
really see her be in the role. And then after a while, I'm starting to like her. She started to grow
yeah,
on me. Not
yeah.
gonna front.
I feel the
She
exact
grew on
same
me.
way, bro. I seen her at first and I was like, bro, that's
This
not Ellie.
girl,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not
Like,
Ellie.
because if you played the game, bro, like you know who Ellie is. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
she
She
has
ain't
a
look
look.
like her really.
And Pedro, like even because Joel was a white man in the game, right? But
Yes,
Joel's
Joe.
obviously Hispanic, so like they kind of changed his nationality around a little bit. But I still feel like he felt and sort of looked like Joel after a while. At first, I was like,
It
that just looked like Pedro. You know what I mean?
it
But
does.
he
It
started to
does just
look and
look
feel like Joe because they played the fuck out their roles, bro. Like
they
when you can
did.
actually play the role, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you
Yo,
just buy into the
Pedro.
character.
Yo, Pedro fucking killed it, bro. Like for
Yeah,
real, like this dude had me on some. Yo, this is literally if John Wick was in a zombie apocalypse, like no
yeah.
funny shit. He's bodying everybody, and he played it well. Like his
Bro, the
acting and
nigga like
personality.
55 in like the continuity of the show. You know what I'm saying? So in the
Yeah.
show, he's like 55
Oh,
and he doing all this
but
crazy ass
he's
John
making
Wick
it
ass shit.
believable though.
Yeah, yeah,
Like I'm no spoilers, no spoilers. But when this man was beaten up, like pretty crazy. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about
mm-hmm,
like close to it, and it was like, damn, like he's playing it so well because he's not making it seem like he's just alright. Like he going
yeah,
through it and he's playing it well. He played this, it was so accurate, bro. Like shout out
yeah,
to Pedro.
yeah. Shout
That
out
man
to
can act.
Ellie,
That man can act.
Bella. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
You know
Bella
she was
too.
in Game of Thrones. I don't know if you
Yeah,
watched Game of
no.
Thrones, but she was in Game of
I
Thrones
I
and
see. I
she's
know
cool.
she was in it. I don't really watch Game of Thrones just because I'm not really trying to do a deep dive.
Yeah,
That's a long ass fucking show.
it's
But
worth it
she did
though.
her thing
I
too.
recommend
She
it.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day, but she grew on me, man, and she does a great job of acting. She's had some scenes in there I could really recall, and like they really
Um,
like shocked me.
Fun fact:
Uh,
did you know? You remember the episode where it was like about Ellie's mom? You remember that?
yeah, I remember that.
You remember Ellie's mom's face? That was supposed to be Ellie, like that they casted in the show. She
Oh,
was like the
really?
original.
She
Yeah, I
was
think
supposed
she
to
was
be.
like the runner up for like the role of Ellie,
Oh,
and
okay.
she looks like
Wow.
Ellie, bro. Like if you look at
Yeah,
her and
she
watch the
does.
episode, she looks like
Yeah,
Ellie. So I could see that
she
for sure.
does. That would be
And
dope. I mean, we don't know what they're gonna do. Let's see. I'm not gonna lie. There was like I loved the whole show, but there was one episode I could have did without just because how much
I know what you're
dialogue
talking
was in
about.
it.
Talking about
Oh my
episode 3.
god. With the mall? In the
Oh,
mall. No, no, in the mall.
I thought you was gonna
Episode 3?
about the gay couple.
Nah. Um oh, that
I
one
thought
was I mean, I didn't care for that either. I tell you crazy. Hey,
I
real
thought
quick.
that's where you was going. You said there was one episode
I
I
mean,
didn't care for, and I
they're
thought
both
you
gay
was going.
couples. But they're both gay couples, let's be honest, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So
is
like in
that a
the
double
mall,
standard though? Is that a double standard?
yes
This
it
kind of like
is.
off topic.
It
You
is.
know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
because you would
Like
rather see.
yeah, niggas love like the lesbian code, like girl on girl. But if it's dude on dude, hell no, we don't
Like,
want to see
yo,
none of that shit, bro.
you
Like
gotta be
just
like, turn this shit on, bro.
yeah. That's a
Hey.
funny double standard, but yeah. But the mall episode, you ain't like the mall
No, I didn't, bro.
shit.
They dragged that episode, bro. They dragged it. I'm like, yo, they dragged it. They in the mall for a fucking whole episode, bro. Like,
Yeah,
my man, like, come on, bro. Like the whole conversation, the whole emotions, everything they going into, bro. Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to move on to these motherfuckers where they at right now. And
yeah,
and not in this fucking dream world, like this memory you having.
right,
I was tight, bro. I was tight. I
yeah.
was tight.
So,
Anyway,
quick question though.
what's up?
hey
It's gonna be some bullshit. It's gonna be some bullshit, bro. I
yo,
know what you gonna ask me too. I know what the fuck you gonna ask. Go ahead.
bro. So how much would you pay?
Yeah, there we go.
How much would you pay to grow 5 inches? If a nigga could make
No,
it, you're not doing the leg surgery. There's a dude that
no,
paid 170K to surgically grow 5 inches. What you
bro.
think, bro? Like this,
I am not paying no amount of money to get
you're not doing
to.
that.
No, this man
What
got
about
a
a rap?
BBL in height. Like, no, huh? Like, this man got the man version of a
That
BBL.
that's definitely the man BBL. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Nah, I'm not. Cause the surgery, I don't know if anybody knows this, but there is a surgery where they can help you grow it at up to 5 inches, and they have to
Pause.
break
Hey,
your
yo, what the? This nigga Guillermo, you getting
grow in
surgery to grow?
height,
Oh
height.
man,
Hey, bro, listen, there's a lot of guys who would want that surgery too. But let
bro,
me
they
just
getting
tell
that
you,
shit. That's another man BBL.
I,
That's the boob
I'm not
job. You
doing
know what I
either
mean?
one, bro. But listen, let me get my point over, bro.
Do your shit.
So, the dude talk about getting a surgery. He paid 170,000, and the surgery it consists of them breaking your legs repeatedly, day after day, to help your bones grow in a specific way. And they got to deal. You got to deal with metal plates and screws and all that shit. It's excruciating pain. And I'm just thinking about it in a sense because I'm not the tallest guy. I'm not really that tall. So when I think about it, I'm like, that could be cool. But when you think about when you 50, 55, right? And now your legs start acting up on you because they didn't really know how this was gonna affect you in that old age. And now you have a cane or you got fucking
Yeah,
crutches. Nah, nah. I'll take my
yeah.
regular legs. I don't care how tall I am. I'm
And you
good.
know the rehab for that gotta be insane, bro. You know what I'm
Years,
saying?
probably. I
Like,
want to say a
yeah,
couple years.
yeah. It's
You know?
probably some years before you're like actual back to full strength, like, because that shit's just insane, bro. It's
How
amazing
about
what.
you?
Nah, hell no, I'm not doing that shit. And I'm not the tallest dude either, bro. But I'm not just for. I mean, I don't know, bro. It has to be a confidence thing. You know what I'm saying?
One
Like,
hundred
they,
seventy thousand though.
yeah, ugly
Cause
niggas too. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm confident as fuck, bro. I really don't care how I look to other people. I love who I am. I love how I look. I like my height. I'm okay with it. Like I still think
Yeah,
know,
I'm
still doing
confident
well.
in myself
Very
too.
confident.
I'm not.
I don't
It's,
need
yeah,
that.
it was funny when
I don't need that
bro said he'd do it.
for the hose. Oh, bro. Yeah.
Yeah,
He is wilding, bro. I mean, we know how he be moving, so it's all good. Hey,
yeah.
bro, I'm not paying no amount of money to do that, and it's only 5 inches. Only 5 inches.
5 inches.
So I'm gonna
Hey
be six
yo,
foot.
you want more
Come
inches?
on, bro. Hey, yo, come on, bro.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you acting
Hey,
like
for your height, bro.
you acting
You
like
see,
5 inches isn't enough for you. You acting like
I
five
said
inches
pause.
enough for you. I'm just,
I said pause one time, and now he walling. You see,
I'm just trying to gauge where we at with it. You know.
pause. Hey, moving
Oh
on,
shit.
bro. Moving on. There's also a report. This man Aiden Ross, bro, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't doubt this, but supposedly he had an addiction to lean. I did not think that was a surprise to anybody.
There
I
was
knew he
a.
was on something.
I don't think that nigga was on lean.
Think so? You don't think so?
Nah, bro. If you watch his streams and the shit he was, that doesn't look like in person that's on lean. I don't know if
It
you've
looked like pills
seen
or some
lean.
shit.
It might have been pills, might have been a little booger sugar, it might have been a little, you know what I mean,
Booger
hog
sugar? What the
water or
fuck
some
is
shit.
that?
Cocaine, nigga.
Hog water?
Yeah, I don't know. I made some
Bro,
shit
what
up
the
right there.
fuck are you talking about?
I made some shit up with the hog water, but the booger sugar
Hey, welcome
cocaine.
to the Holy Smokes cartel. Where
Right.
we
Yeah, we serve all that shit. We got the hog water, nigga, the ashkawashka,
nose
nigga, all that
candy.
shit. Nose candy. We got the all types of shit, bro.
But let's talk
But
about it, bro. What did you think it
that's
was? Like for real.
I'm just saying, I don't know what it is. And part of me even doubts that he was on anything. You know what I'm saying? I think the nigga
You
was
think it's
really
just
just
clout?
I think he was just clout hungry. He was crashing out, trying to be different and edgy, and he thought niggas was gonna rock with him and salute him as like the new Andrew Tate sort of. Oh, he's going against the Matrix sort of thing, and like niggas turned on him, and now I think he's
Shit was
going on the.
annoying.
I was on drugs when I was saying and tweeting all that crazy stuff. I'm trying to do because lean don't make you do that, bro. If you sip
Nah, it makes you
lean, bro, you're gonna
relax.
be calm. You probably be more sleep than anything, bro. Like you ain't gonna be hype up on Twitter and Twitch and shit like that, like on 10. You know what I'm saying? Like at
And
least to
plus,
me. At
how I
least to
see
me.
Aiden Ross. I'm sorry to cut you off real quick, but how I
No,
see Aiden Ross is really like a kid, bro. Like he's really a child. Like
he is a kid.
dude is a
Like
kid.
legit.
Like he really the things that he say, I don't really take seriously at all. So anything he be saying, like, oh yeah, this what I don't really be on. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, he's telling the truth. I really gotta have us.
But I feel like me and you are older though. Like we don't even really tune into like Aiden Ross. Like
I'm not watching Aiden
you know what I'm
Ross's
saying.
stream.
Like
I
it's on the
won't lie.
topic list, so we gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying.
True.
But we gonna keep it the beam. We gonna keep it a stack with y'all. We gonna be watching no
Ain't
fucking
nobody
Aiden
on this
Ross.
podcast watching Aiden Ross. I mean, shout out Aiden, shout out you. You know, you're doing your
You know
thing.
what I mean?
Congrats. But buddy, we not watching your stream. We're a little older.
You
I
know what I
definitely
mean?
tune into Kai's stream. You know, shout out Bronx, shout out BX. You know what I'm saying? I tune
Shout
into
out, Kai.
Kai. Kai, yo, he had damn, how am I gonna forget his name?
Tusi.
Um, no, after Tusi. Um, wow, bro. Um, LeBron's
Bronny.
manager. No, his
Rich
manager,
Paul.
Rich Paul. Had Rich Paul on his stream, bro, and that
That's
shit was dope.
that's
That shit
crazy
was dope.
collab. What they was talking about? Just business.
He was talking to him about his idea of like his thoughts on Kai and not getting a contract from Twitch and kicking offering him all this money and this contract and all this. And so Rich Paul brought up a concept that all of us are familiar with when you think about careers and positions and business. And he was like, you know, you have to think about what Twitch gave you. And he was like, oh, they gave me these sneakers, they gave me this lamp. And he's like, no, you got to think about they gave you a platform. So you have to provide for that platform. What do you provide for them and what do they provide for you? And if it's an equal opportunity for both parties, then that's where the interest lies. Right. And then he talked about like Kick. He's like, Kick will be the same way. If you go over there, do you bring your audience? And is that something that you provide to? If that's the case, what do they provide? And it was a real interesting conversation. The dude is a fucking genius. He's a
Yeah,
mogul when it
Rich
comes to
Paul is. You
business.
be watching the shopping shit.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he got a lot of game on there. Rich Paul is. He knows
Yo,
what he's
he's one of them
doing. Shout out
guys.
Rich
Yeah.
Paul. But
Yeah.
you seen when DDG was on Kai stream?
Yo, let me.
You
There's a
you
lot of
seen that?
drama with that shit right now,
You seen
too.
that clip where he was like, "I only had $600 in my bank account, nigga. I only had 600. I ain't know what I was gonna do, but I wanted this pair of Balenci pants, and I spent my last 600 on the Balenciagas. And I ain't had no money, but I had them Balenciagas. You know what that made me do? You know what that motivated me to do? Go get that 600 back." So,
What is he talking about, bro?
bruh, that
This
shit, I
dude-
heard that shit and I was like, I hope his audience, bro, isn't taking this shit and like thinking there's some shit they should do. That was like the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Shout out
that was
DDG.
this.
Like, I fuck with DDG, but that was not it, bro. And he lucky he made it back. I mean, if it worked for him, it worked for him, you know. If you like it, I love it. But wow. You know what I'm saying? I like how Kai was like, chat, he's not advising y'all to do that. He's
Yeah,
not, you know what I mean?
yeah. Hey, bro, a lot of these people are very impressionable. A lot of them. So whatever you gonna say on that stream, bro, they gonna listen
Yeah,
to you, bro. You gotta be careful. Gonna be like,
yeah.
DDG told me I could buy these Balenciagas and I come back. No, bro.
Nah, hell
Stop.
no. You know
Stop
what I'm
it,
saying?
bro.
Did you
And
see the shoes he got from Kick though? Kai?
those shits is crazy. They
Yeah.
were fucking the green off-white shits, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oof.
Them hoes
You
was
seen the
hard.
shoes he got from Twitch?
Yeah, nigga. Bro, you
Yo,
could tell.
Twitch. You could tell. Wait. You could tell the people who gave him the shoes from Kick is really
Yeah,
in tune, and the
yeah.
motherfucker who gave him the shoes from Twitch is really like, yo,
I don't know what they was thinking with that. Like,
oh.
that was hilarious. But the
For
nigga
those
got
of
the
you,
off-white joints from Kick. He was flexing them joints, so that's
those
hard.
are
I ain't
hard.
gonna lie.
But
That's
yo,
hard.
for those of you who
That's a
don't
gift.
know, Twitch gave Kai Sinat's the streamer we talking about, and he streams on Twitch. And for reaching his milestone of, I think it was 200,000 subs, for reaching that milestone, they gave him some bedazzled purple. What were they? Nike Uptown Mids.
No, I thought they
Nike.
were high top forces.
They were high top. I thought they were mids.
I thought they were high top forces. I
They were
could be
high
wrong.
top forces, and
They
they were
could have been
purple
mids,
and they
but
were bedazzled. Bro, those are the ugliest sneakers
it had
I've ever
some
seen in my
weirdo
life.
text all around it or some shit. It was that one of the ugliest shoes I've ever seen in my life, and I don't know why they thought they could
That shit was
give that
disgusting.
to somebody. Like that shit was
Like
weird, and
Kai.
And it's funny because it's like, yo, why they make them Air Forces? Why do you give them Air Forces? You
Yeah.
no, think about it. You're not feeling me. Why'd they give Kyson that? Why would the execs at
Oh
Twitch
yeah,
give
because he's from New
Kyson
York.
that? So,
He's
cause
from New
he's
York.
black, nigga. They thought
Oh,
he
that's
liked that
why.
shit because he fucking black, bro. There's no way they give Aiden Ross some fucking high top forces like that with some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just
Who
like,
the fuck wears high top forces, bro? Or
nah, I ain't
mids?
gonna lie. I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. The all white high top forces, I could do those.
bro, the only forces you should be wearing are the low uptowns.
For sure, for sure. But the high top joints, so we ain't gonna shit on like the all white joints, like the super
It would have
clean,
been
icy
foul if
white
they gave
shits.
him some black, nasty, all black Air Forces, bro.
That would have been like racist.
Yeah,
Racism.
racist, racist.
You gonna give me the all black forces? That's crazy. I don't even like
Hey,
forces,
man.
bitch. I like Vans.
I like Vans too, but I like forces. You got to come out with the
No,
crispy white
I'm just
forces.
saying it. I'm just saying in general. I fuck with forces heavy. I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
what if he just liked Vans? Like
If he
why they?
like Vans,
You know what I'm saying?
like if he
Come
did,
on, bro.
yeah. Yeah, what if he was like, I don't even like these. I like
Right.
Adidas. Like,
Or some
yo.
shit. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. A lot of crazy assumptions
I feel
being
like they
made
did
there.
no research on him, bro, at
And
all.
that's what I'm saying. Like there was no research done there. But Kick understand you, bro. You gotta find somebody that love and understand you.
I think he should stay on Twitch though.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really be watching streamers, bro.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
Like I'll tune into the clips and shit like that, and there's some
Yeah.
shit I've seen on like
Most of the
YouTube,
time I'll
like just
watch the clips
entertaining.
because I just don't be watching the stream for that.
Guess what? I don't even know when niggas stream, bro. Like I hardly be on Twitch. I barely know what Kick is. You know what I mean?
You
Like it's it's whatever. But I'm happy for everybody in this new space. Think about it when we was that age, bro. Like growing up, and everybody's video games is a waste of time. Streaming and YouTube is a waste of time. Like all that shit, right? And
Yeah.
now that shit's like an actual legitimate, you know, path you could take.
Yeah,
You
it
know what I
is.
mean? It's like
Yeah. And if you hit that fucking if you get that fucking you hit
not
that one milestone and you get so many views on a video, you could really pop off, keep it consistent. I mean,
yo, my
shout
brother
out.
be streaming like video games and shit like that, right? And I
Oh,
think
yeah.
he told me his last Twitch check was like $170, you know what I'm saying? Like almost
Wow.
200, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, bro, 200, like, obviously it's not the biggest shit, but it's like an extra 200 could go a long way, towards a bunch of
Go to
shit.
them
Like
groceries, you know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
bill, you know what I'm saying? That's a car note.
True.
That's
And
that's
and to keep it real, like with the streaming shit, like sometimes it don't even take much. Like with Kai, I think he had like maybe a couple hundred people in his chat at this one point. He was in the Bronx in his mom's crib. He's doing push-ups on the floor, and a rat ran next to him in the room
mhm.
and like ran out, and he didn't see it. And that clip went viral, and that's where he blew up from. Like from that
That's
moment, he
crazy.
started blowing the fuck up. That's all it take, bro. One crazy moment. And yeah,
Yeah, so we
man.
gotta do some
When
viral
we was
shit.
kids, stop. When we was kids, what we gonna do? When we
I don't know. I'm sure you can think
it's
of
gonna be so
something.
crazy. Hey, pause. Anyway,
Oh my god, this
when we was
nigga
kids, bro,
here. Oh my
all that was popping
god.
off was really YouTube. Motherfuckers was doing some MLG shit or whatever. FaZe Clan, all that shit. It
Game
wasn't really
battles.
popping
You
like
knew
it
what
is
game
now.
battles
Game
was?
battle. Of course, I was on game. I was with Malachi. I was with Malachi in the same clan
Yeah.
type shit, playing game battles, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, man. Shout out to this new wave of just entertainment
Yeah, yeah.
and
I mean,
careers
I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
too, man. But yo, let's get into some other matters. I know we was just talking about that.
Let's
We
get into
got
some of these political shit, bro.
you want to get into that?
There's some crazy shit going on in the world of politics, bro. Like,
Go ahead,
let,
talk about it.
mm, I wanted to get into this conspiracy thing first, right? So the
Conspiracy.
founder of Cash App, right,
Oh, okay.
was found stabbed to death, right? And this was what you say about a week ago from this point.
About a week ago.
Caught up body about a week ago. That shit crazy. He did. That's a fact. You know what I
Yeah, he
mean?
didn't. Yeah.
But the founder of Cash App was found stabbed to death, right? And like a day after that, like a day, you know what I'm saying? Like the US government came out or announced their plan to release this what's it called? Fed Now app,
But
I
now,
think.
yeah,
And it's basically a cash app,
Cash
like a
App,
federal cash app that they can use, right? Now there's two parts to this, right? The first part is like what time? The timing on that is ridiculous, right? And like further shits come out. It's like they found like they have a suspect, right? And apparently their suspect that stabbed him to death was like a coworker or a peer who was also like a tech CEO or executive, which is even crazier, right? It wasn't like a robber or a homeless dude. It was apparently another tech executive that knew him. They were friends, I
got
think,
paid.
that stabbed him to death, right? So
That
what
man
would
got
make
paid.
exactly what would make a tech executive get his hands dirty like that and stab up a competition, right? That's
Pause,
one
bro.
thing.
I saw that
Stab,
movement. Hey, wildin'.
yo, yo, stab.
Hey, yo, you wildin', bro. You gotta cut it out,
Yo,
bro.
yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie. Holy smoke.
Anyway,
But
yeah,
yeah,
man,
dude got stabbed up by the so what makes somebody do that? He gotta be paid off to
he got
like
paid, bro.
you
Yeah,
know
he
what I'm
got paid.
saying? Like that's
He got paid to do
nuts.
that.
And then the
Yeah.
feds like roll out this new kind of cash app sort of thing, Fed Now. So let me explain what that was to my understanding, right? So Fed Now is apparently like how do I say this? It's sort of like a middleman between your bank and the manufacturer wherever you're buying from, right? So
Mhm.
let's say Amazon, for example, right? Um, if you're using the Fed Now thing, right, and you're paying from your bank, and you buy something from Amazon, the money doesn't go directly to Amazon anymore or the seller. It goes to Fed Now, right? And then it goes to Amazon. So essentially, the feds and the government, I mean, they already can pretty much see what we spend and what comes out of our bank account. But now it's like a mass sort of like cash app that they can use to see every transaction that goes through it. And it's supposed to be adopted by like, all the major banks and all the major corporations and they're supposed to adopt this thing and so it looks like it's going to be like the future type thing, but
The new normal.
the new normal. But also you can send money through it like 365, 7 days a week, you know what I mean? And it's basically another cash app. So it has other functions, but ultimately it just seems like a way for, the feds to track, our spending. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not having nothing on my phone that says Fed Now. And
Yeah.
I'm not
Ah,
downloading nothing to my phone or device. And it
that's
might sound dumb anyway, because they're already tracking all types of shit. But
yeah, but
just
still.
willingly, I'm not downloading nothing called
But that's
Fed Now.
giving them such an easy way to do it. Like you're giving them an easy way to track your shit.
Yeah.
Nah, work hard to find out what I'm doing, bro.
I heard
You
though
gotta
they're
work hard.
trying to phase out cash though. Like they're trying to move
Yes.
totally to digital currency. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And
uh,
I don't like that because at the same time, when you think about it now, when you have currency and you have dollars and whatever, a lot of people will say to you, that's not actual currency. You don't really own anything. That bill is to show you how much of a percentage of gold that you
right,
own, and you own no gold. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So to move to this digital currency, it's kind of along the lines of what am I like? Do I actually have money? Like I'm not
right.
seeing the money. You know what I'm saying? And that's like kind of crazy, but I think it's just another form of control. They really trying to control us in the way that we purchase things and how we go our day to day lives. Every soon enough, in the next 5 years, there's going to be a staple of. I don't know whether it's going to be crypto, it's going to be this Fed now shit, whatever the case may be. We'll be fully digital in the next couple years. I think
You
so.
think so? I think it's gonna
I
take
think
longer
so.
than that
I think
because
at least 10.
I
At
think it's
least
gonna
10.
take another at least 50 years before they get rid. Maybe not
Really?
50, maybe 20, maybe 20 years before
20
they
maybe.
fully get rid of cash transactions.
Cash.
You
I
know what I'm
think
saying?
most
Because
companies will stop using cash within the next couple years for sure.
right,
It'll just be digital transactions.
right.
Yeah.
But it's hard for me to say, like, because you got to think about it. There's a lot of rural areas that that are still prevalent, throughout the country. That aren't big on
Use
the digital
cash.
currency. You know what I'm saying? They use cash. You know what I'm saying? They're farmers, the small town people. They're all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's super tapped in with this digital shit, right? And there's a lot of people that just like to just carry cash. I know my girl's one of them. Like she likes to have some cash on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Me, I've kind of got away from the whole cash thing. Like I've
I don't
always
use
thought
cash.
like if I have cash on me, like imagine if I get robbed or something, like and they take my cash. It's like damn, I lost that. You take my
Yeah.
card, you ain't
You
getting
can't
nothing
get in
off
that
that.
shit.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you ain't getting nothing. Unless you run it and use that shit real quick.
Nah, you
But
still
you
need
know,
my pin. You still need my pin. You know
some
what I'm
places you
saying?
don't need a pin.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Places
right.
that don't need a pin. Like
You're right.
if you go get some food and the motherfucker go to like $50 worth of McDonald's or
Yeah,
something. I don't know if you're doing that,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
definitely do that. You
yeah.
know?
Yeah. There was one time a nigga stole my card information a long time ago, and like they ran up something crazy at Domino's. I was like, bro, what's going on? Like, bro, if you wanted some Domino's that bad, bro, I probably would have broke you off some if you was in front of the store or something, bro. You ain't had to run it up like that. But yeah, man, like so that's always just been my reason for not carrying cash like that. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
felt that though.
And
That's a
even if
logical way to
somebody
think about
do,
things.
even if somebody do like go to a place that don't need your pin, you could always hit the bank and get reimbursed for that. You know what I'm saying? You can't get
Yeah.
reimbursed for cash. You know
Nope.
what I'm saying?
Shit going forever.
So
And
it's
the police
gone
gonna be like,
forever.
yeah, we'll
So
try to look for him, but I'm gonna be honest, we ain't on him. You
yeah, nah.
know, I've
Right.
heard it all the time. You know,
So, that's just my thing. But yeah, I
hey,
mean it's gonna be a new world, bro. New world
in
coming to
other
an end.
news, speaking about a new world, some crazy shit going on. North Korea fucking around again and almost hit Japan with a fucking missile, bro. Motherfuckers almost started World War III, bro. Like for
So
real.
so can you break that? I heard the headline and seen it, but I don't actually. So was it on purpose or was it an accident or
It was an
like what's
accident.
going on?
Yeah, they
Nah,
were doing missile testing, and one of those missiles accidentally almost hit Japan and landed in the water. But it was
yeah,
like Japan actually went into like a state of emergency.
yeah.
Like
I
they
seen that.
had
They was evacuating towns and shit like that.
evacuating
Like
towns. They had TVs with the fucking like, this is not a drill. This is not a drill. Like, yo, it was. They were looking like, yo, we're ready to be hit. Gonna evacuate everybody. We're getting like they know what to do, and it was a scary moment, bro. It was all over the news. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This motherfucker wilding. Kim Jong Un, bro,
yeah,
gotta chill, bro.
I
It's
mean,
tweaking out.
so it made me feel a little better now that I know it was an
It was
accident,
an
probably.
accident.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
was an accident, but
'Cause I
that's
thought
as far as
niggas
they
was
tell
really
us.
trying to. Yeah, I know, but
That's as far as they tell us. Because for real, it could have been on purpose and they just failed for real,
yeah.
right? And
But Korea been talking shit forever about dropping
Japan,
some shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, on
And you
so
hear
yeah, on
about
Japan.
the China surrounding Taiwan too?
I know, yeah,
Apparently,
I heard
like
about that.
they finna
They
like
getting
make a
ready on
play.
some Russia site, on some
Yeah,
Russia Ukraine shit.
they haven't done anything just yet, but Taiwan said like they have Chinese warships all around like their country and shit like that. They got Chinese like airfare mother shit like that like
Air traffic,
air
yeah.
traffic like in their space and it looks like they. I think China's been saying, "Oh, it's just a training exercise. It's still a training exercise," but
Train and exercise my ass. Y'all motherfuckers take this bitch over if I let you. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
not that they can't let them, but like Taiwan doesn't have the military to protect it,
yeah.
obviously. And so they need
Like,
help from other countries. Nobody's stepping in. It don't
yeah,
seem like, and I feel bad for those people. Just like the same way that shit happened with Ukraine. It's a treacherous world out here, bro.
it is
I'm not gonna
treacherous.
lie to you. If all these countries, I thank God, and I'm blessed that I live in a country that you know, I thank God I was born here in America because we don't got to deal with the shit that these
America.
people in these other countries got to deal with. America, you know, got to deal with this shit.
Speaking of America, Donald Trump, right? Like I said, we've been gone for a minute, man. It's been some
It's been
shit.
a minute.
It's been some
It's been a
shit.
minute.
So Donald Trump was he in charged with 34 counts or something? Like,
Yeah, he got charged, but he's going to trial.
yeah,
So,
right.
because I saw this man at the UFC event. I don't know if
Yeah.
you saw it,
Oh yeah,
and
he
he.
was there. He was turned.
I don't know if you on time and but he was they somebody took a picture of him with a Prime bottle. You know Prime that's owned by Logan
Mm-hmm.
KSI. He is holding a bottle and Mike Tyson. There's a picture of him and Tyson That shit is hilarious, bro.
He
But
had pics with DJ Academics.
I saw that.
He had a pic with the YouTuber
Aiden
Gideon.
Ross. Aiden
I didn't see
Ross.
the Aiden Ross one,
I think
but
Aiden Ross was there.
yeah,
No, it
he
wasn't
was in
Aiden
a
Ross. It was wasn't Aiden Ross. It was Gideon. Logan Paul was there. Um, Homeboy was there. Who you just said? I forgot his name. Anyway,
yeah.
yeah, he's gonna go to trial for it, bro. And he's facing like crazy amount of years, like hundreds of years in prison, like insane numbers, like shit that we have never seen.
So my thing is right, right. He was originally indicted because of they found the the hush money that was supposedly came from his campaign funds to pay off the
Correct.
Stormy Daniels girl, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm not super sure on the law, but to me that sounds like one count, right? Like that would be one count of like
Well,
so like
supposedly there's several counts. I don't know too much about the law myself, so
so I'm
I
just
don't
saying
know.
like 34 counts to me, it seems like they just found way more than just maybe the Stormy Daniels payoff money, like to even come forward with that. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think you think Bert gonna do some real time. He's gonna beat it, right? Like
I think he's gonna beat it.
he's gonna beat the shit, run for
It's
office,
Donald
and then
Trump,
win
bro. Like
presidency again.
it's Donald Trump. Like let's be honest. I don't really like this idea, and I'm sorry I gotta say this, but this is just me personally from my experience of seeing this man and doing the shit that he does. I truly believe this man's untouchable. Let's
If
be honest. Donald
if
Trump is
he
untouchable, and
if
it's
he
because go ahead,
no
go
go
ahead.
ahead go ahead no go ahead.
I think it's number one, obviously his skin. Right, he's a white man. Right, man was president. He's got this immunity, bro. I'm sorry. I don't really think he's facing any crazy time for this. And if he does serve some time, it's not gonna be in a fucking prison. This man gonna be on house arrest in his home, wherever the fuck he wants, or in Trump Tower, wherever and he gonna be able to leave that bitch whenever he be a special accommodation. So let's not get it twisted, bro. He gonna be alright. He gonna beat the shit.
Just beat it, just
Pause.
beat it. Hey yo, this nigga here.
But yeah,
That's why he
man.
was taking so long, bro. That's why he was getting ready. He was, you know what I mean? Yeah,
Yo,
then
bro,
Mike
I
Jack
would
playing.
come on, bro. You hit me up. I had to hop in the shower.
Yeah, I know.
I was
Just
like,
beat it.
yo, you was a fucking fruit, bro. This man's a fruit. Hey,
Come
hey,
on.
say that, because then that's the reason why two co-hosts ain't here. We only got 50% of the pod today.
Yeah, man. Malachi, he's out of town. I think he in Vegas. You better
Yeah,
have some good
he
Vegas
he
stories, bro.
he beating it in Vegas.
Yeah, he definitely beating something in Vegas. If he not,
Hey,
like,
yo,
you know what I mean? Like, what the
yeah,
fuck? But you
we
gotta
gonna
go.
hear some stories.
Well,
Him
I
and
hope so.
Steven.
I hope so, bro. You said him and Steven. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Steven with
Steven
him,
there
yeah.
too.
Yeah, Steven there too. Shout out
Right
Steven.
now.
Shout out Stanky Steve.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And
man. But
Damian, he's just MIA. So
yeah, shout out to other co-hosts.
yeah, we'll
Gotta
figure it
be
out.
like him. Yeah.
Bruh, Dalai Lama.
The fuck is Dalai Lama?
So did you hear anything? You don't know about this.
I don't think so.
Listen
I've
though.
heard of the name Dalai Lama. I've heard it all.
Let me break it down. So the
Break it
Dalai
down,
Lama,
bro.
we know who he is, right? Everybody knows who the Dalai Lama is. He's like the real peaceful. I don't want to get the nationality fucked up, but he's like an Asian sort of figure for like peace and love and unity, I believe, and shit like that, right? Well, he was, I guess,
Oh, this guy.
yeah, doing like a press run. He's like the older Asian guy, right?
Yeah,
Right. So he
I
was
just
like
saw.
he was at like a
I
press
just saw the
conference.
headline.
Come on, bro. You gotta let me set it up. You gotta let me set it up. So
Go ahead.
he's like at a press conference or some type of appearance, some type of show where he's like talking to people, reaching out to the kids and shit like that. And the kid comes on stage and the Dalai Lama tells him to kiss him on the lips
Okay.
and suck on his tongue. And this was picked up like on camera and of the Dalai Lama sticking his tongue out for the kid to suck his tongue. And it kind of went viral, and niggas are on the Dalai Lama's ass for doing some creepy, weirdo pedo shit. Like I mean, it's not really much you can say about it. It's sick, bro. Like, what the fuck, man? Like,
Suck on my tongue is crazy.
stuck on my tongue is crazy. And like, he had put out a statement. Well, his representative probably put out a statement that was like, Dalai Lama is a super playful man, and he does a lot of playful shit, and he does a lot of things
Nah,
in jest, and he wasn't
nah.
trying to like be whatever. And it was just like, dog.
So what they saying is he plays with kids. That's what they say. He's playful. Oh yeah, he playful because you normally play with kids and tell them to suck on your tongue. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Right. I
That's
mean,
some crazy
that's
shit.
some weirdo shit, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, you just,
The
I
fuck
don't
out my
know, bro.
face. Suck my tongue.
Suck my telling the yo, I ain't even gonna
Dalai
repeat that.
Lama's suck
That's
my tongue
wild.
comment was innocent, quote unquote. Tibetan leader says. Get the fuck out my face, bro. This man is guilty as charged.
I don't
Like,
think I've ever said those words together in my life.
nah.
It's no way. Especially, I mean, to a kid, my nigga. Like, that's some
Yo,
weirdo,
bro,
freaky, freaky shit.
what we talking about? First we talking about motherfuckers sucking dick for Dasani, and now we talking about suck on my tongue? Yo, this is wild, bro.
It's a cruel world we live
It's
in.
a treacherous world out here,
It's
bro.
treacherous out here. Niggas is doing anything for anything, and
Anything, bro, just to get some some top.
slippery. That shit crazy.
Lord, excuse me, please me. Anyway, in other news,
Bad Dalai Lama. You go to jail,
yeah,
nigga.
then they, yeah, he got to do some time like Donald Trump. Anyway, uh, yeah, you saw, you being a Memphian, Justin Pearson reinstated into the House. That had to happen, bro. And just for those who don't know, Justin Pearson was a Democratic representative of the House in House of Representatives in Tennessee. And I'm not sure if anyone's been watching the news, but he was what is it called, expelled or like thrown out of the House,
I
essentially.
no, I'm honestly not in the loop with this. I heard about it a little bit, but I don't really know what's going on.
So Justin Pearson and two other peers of his had went to the House of Representatives, or the Capitol. Sorry, they went to the Capitol in Tennessee, in Memphis, and they were basically protesting because of the fact that children are dying in schools, being shot and killed. And the House of Representatives, who were majority Republican there in
Yeah.
Tennessee, decided to expel him, right, and ban him. And so it was overruled just recently. He's been reinstated back into the House. And Justin Pearson, he's a very smart kid, bro. He's very young, very
He's young,
smart.
right? Yeah, I was about to say. I
Yeah,
seen the
he's
picture, and
very
he
young.
seems pretty young.
He looked like he's like 24. And dude is very smart and he speaks very elegantly. He knows what he's talking about. And I feel like he's one of those guys that's gonna be a figure in the community, bro. Like he's making some changes and he's not taking no for an answer. Definitely speaking his mind. I like that shit. Like, bro, something has to be done, and somebody like him is a person that we need to
So his
make
whole
that
thing
change.
was about like school shootings and like how to fix that and the issues around
It
that and
was it
shit like
wasn't
that.
just about that, but it was like, the black community and like just people in power, those Republicans, how they do nothing for the community, they don't care for the community. They make these rules and they focus on banning books and banning drag shows rather than banning weapons and making changes in the education system for the children. And they say,
Yeah.
like, if you really care about the kids, you wouldn't be focusing on books and you wouldn't be focusing on these topics. You'd be focused on the shit that's getting our children killed. You know what I'm saying? So he had a lot of points. I would watch some of his speeches if you had the time.
Yeah, I'll probably check him out.
Very smart dude, bro. Very smart dude.
Yeah, I'll probably check him out. I definitely heard about dude, and he seems like a smart dude.
Very smart dude. Yeah, man. How you feeling, bro?
I feel
Hey,
good, bro. I feel like we did some good work today.
hey, we pulled through, bro. 50% of the Holy Smokes podcast. 50%.
Fifty
This is the
percent,
first one.
bro.
I think there's been only two for
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Because
We
we
had
had three
three.
before. We had three before.
Yep.
This is the first one where we've only done, it's two. So
I wonder how editing this bitch go.
yeah, it'll be alright. I think it'll be alright, man. Fuck. We're gonna get in. You got any closing comments? Things you want to get off your chest. Shout outs.
Closing comments. Hey, shout out to y'all that watched the last episode. Definitely a lot of time between that one and this one. Like I said, we took a break, but we gonna pledge to be more consistent. I'm sorry our two other guests couldn't be here. It's been a rough 2 weeks for us, but we pulling through, and we're definitely gonna be consistent from here on out. And we look forward to y'all tuning in.
Yeah. And do I want to say this here?
Don't say
Do I
some
want?
such shit, bro. Don't
Nah,
do
come
it.
on, bro. I'm
I
not
know
gonna
you
say
want
nothing.
to, bro.
That's you.
Yeah, I know
You
you
know what I'm
want
saying?
to. Nah,
Nah,
that's you, bro.
that's your whole thing. What I was
Okay.
gonna say
Okay.
is that, you know what I mean? New Title God project might be dropping next week. Let's
Next
go!
week. Hey!
You know what I mean?
Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it
Gotta
up.
finalize some of these masters real quick. Anybody that's tuning into the podcast and has watched it up to this far, this is just, you know what I mean? This is for y'all, man. Tapping in. Just finished up the masters. So I'm trying to have it, submitted by Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
Sunday, Monday. So it'll be out by
okay.
Friday. Y'all can start checking out the stories for updates, maybe some snippets and some artwork posts and shit, and really, hop on this little promo wave, man.
You know I'm tuning in. You already know, bro.
Hell yeah, hell
On
yeah.
that bitch.
So
Yeah, man.
that's all I got, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all next week with
Appreciate
hopefully
y'all.
100% of the cast. We only at 50%, but we stay at 100. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That was hard. That was
Yeah,
hard. I
come
see
on,
what you
man.
did there. That was
Yeah.
hard, bro.
Yeah,
That was
we at
hard.
50, but we keep it a stack, baby.
Yes, sir. But yo,
All right, man.
appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks for watching the Holy Smokes podcast, and we see y'all next week.
Peace.
Off this.